here at Gundam Planet, we're all about men at work and hardworking men. And this guy looks like both those things. He looks like he is. If you combined a construction worker with the cones that surround construction workers, you would have the Zaku 1 Thunderbolt in all his stripy glory. So, I am keeping this very, very objective because I have no connection to Gundam Thunderbolt. Everyone's telling me it's the greatest thing since everything that's great, and I was like, yeah, I believe you, but I just haven't gotten around to watching it. I haven't built a Thunderbolt kit. This is literally the last one they're probably gonna do because it's the end of the line as far as the manga was concerned, and they've just been recoloring them. So this is the last one and my first one. So I want to give this a shot. I want to compare it to all the other kits I've built that aren't Thunderbolt kits to give you guys a pretty good idea of what you can expect here. And what you can expect right off the bat is some orange. This is very orange. But it's not bad. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the GM ground type master grade. That is some bad orange, and it's not this. So that's very good. Then we also have this strange toned down yellow. I guess this could also be considered orange, so that's pretty cool. This is just duplicates of the same ones I pulled out. We got some leg parts, we got some arm parts. There we go. Actually, that's the end of the orange. So I made a big deal out of the orange for nothing. Now we are down to, we have the joint coverings. These are pretty interesting. The full armor Thunderbolt Verka is coming out soon, and those joint coverings like actually plastic, but this is just molded to look like it's rubber covering the joints, which is pretty cool. So I guess you can't expect really much more than that from high grades. That's just duplicate pieces. Then we got the black plastic for this is like the little arm that's on the backpack. We got the extra shoulder parts here for the asymmetrical colored shoulders. We got another like knee parts, feet parts. These are all really detailed. I really like it a lot. I'm really digging what I'm seeing. Lots of polycaps, whatever. Got some soft plastic for the bazooka. I really like this bazooka. It's not like your typical Zaku bazookas with like not very much definition, just a round tube with some round tubes on the back. So that's really cool. Does it come with two? I guess it comes with two. That's really cool. I like that a lot. This machine gun looks good too. All these weapons look great. It has like a little missile pod. Lots of good lining on the joints and things like that. And then you of course get the Thunderbolt foil stickers, which have all these little tiny guys for on the thrusters. That's really cool, but not really. It's all right. At least it's not going to go on curved parts. It doesn't look. Oh no, some of these are for the bolts, and the bolts are definitely going to be curved parts. And these are those stickers that have those little slits in them. That means you have to put it on top of something and then bend it down. I don't like that. So if any of you guys have Gundam markers, you're probably going to break those out. And then these are the cool things. These are these Tetran Seals that kind of reminds me of Vercom markings with all little warning seals. It's got these stripes. Some of it's clear. So when you put the stripes on, it just lets rather than alternating black and orange, it alternates black and clear so that the color of the base plastic comes through. Very good. I like that a lot. You got some Zeon Insignias. I'm really going to put literally all of these on. If it tells me where to put them, because I really want to do that. Got the instruction manual. It does tell you where to put them, so that's good. Got the instruction manual. This guy just looks really, really tough. I'm all about look at this. Look how awesome that looks. I'm really excited for this. I probably say this every time I'm building a high grade I'm excited for, but I try not to get excited for high grades because they're all kind of the same to some extent. But hoping this one changes my mind about that. We're gonna find out and come back. What happened? I don't know. This thing what happened? This is like Thunderbolt, man. Okay, so this is a mold that's technically either like 2 or 3 years old. Like it's not one of the newest molds to come out. It's before IBO. It's before like a lot of the Build Fighter stuff. This is just the same as the manga colors, but they just redid it with anime colors. So this is like not a new high grade, but boy, it didn't feel like that while I was building it. I'm just like floored by the amount of like tiny little pieces. Like I was dealing with some real grade size pieces and some real grade size Tetran stickers, and like look at this. Like I couldn't believe it. It took me like 2 hours just to build nothing but the accessories, and there's only like 3 guns and a heat hawk and some backpack going on. But like, holy cow, this thing comes with some stuff. And if you build this and then you decide to undertake the Psycho Zaku, like like bless your soul, because I know I can't hack it after doing this. This was a substantial build. It took me a long time, but I wasn't annoyed with it. Even the stickers, everything's engineered very well. It looks fantastic. And so I'm not going to waste any more of your time far away. We're going to look at what he looks like close up. Okay, so I've got him all loaded up, and we're going to work backwards. So he has these two bazookas. You have one on each side, and like, man, he's going to shoot everything. So that's cool. And then now that we've established that, I'm just going to take these off, get them out of the way, and show you the rest of what the kit is about. But while I have these, the bazooka detail is fantastic. These handles articulate, the scopes articulate. It has this magazine that looks like so cool. This design is great. I just can't say enough about either of these. Everything about this design just looks fantastic and is fantastic, and it's functional, and like, look at all this action I'm getting out of it. Wow. Okay. And then so you get the bazookas out of there, and he still has this arm on his backpack. Like, he doesn't have hands, no problem. His gun can still point forward. Like, wow, okay. So now we've established that also. I'm going to take this off there, and now we have the guy. Oh, wait. No, we don't, because we have his Heat Hawk, which, contrary to most Zaku high grades, like, it doesn't have a peg. It doesn't stick in there. It gives you this little tiny orange piece that you stick on his waist, and then the Heat Hawk just, like, rests in there. So while it isn't as secure, it's really cool that there's no peg on this. That's great too. There goes that accessory. Look at this pile I have already. And then, just for good measure, you take off the backpack. So now we just have the Zaku. And here he is looking great. Just some pieces about the articulation. I was a little concerned about how the knees would look because of the way that it's like simulating that like plastic bag kind of texture. It looks great. Like the break is not egregious. It looks really good. And that goes for all the joints. Like, all of them just look fantastic, even the shoulders. So aesthetics, fine. Now we're going to go through the articulation. Leg doesn't go really far back, but that's because it's Zaku 1, but like, whatever. The foot has really good articulation, so you can really plant it on the ground no matter where he's going. Like, the foot doesn't lift up awkwardly. That's really good. The side skirts come out very far, so you can get like crazy splits. Why do you have these crazy splits? I don't know. Zaku 1s don't really need that, but they have it. So that's really good. Forward, all the way forward, really nice. You can split the front skirts so that one goes up at a time. Very good, very good. So lower body articulation, great. Torso, also surprisingly good because there's a double break in here. So while it's minimal, you can get a little bit of like the swivel like this, which in a high grade, like, why? Why do you need that in a high grade? I don't know, but I'm really glad it's here. So that's really good. Shoulders, you can see they articulate out individually on this piece up here so that you can get his arms farther forward to accommodate the bazookas, and that goes for both sides, so you can get this like crazy forward motion on his shoulders, also all the way back. Like, wow. This comes all the way up, his arms go all the way forward. You get a 90-degree bend because of that like pseudo, God, I can't even think the word of it, but it's like that the plastic textured stuff to protect the joints. That's really good. This thing articulates all over the place in case you really need that. These stickers on the shoulder are like my only real complaint here, but they're fine. And the head goes all the way around, and if you really want to, the mono eye articulates, and you can get him up, you can get him down. It's like, the articulation in this thing is actually flawless. I built the Zaku 1 Sniper, and like, that was okay, but this is a whole nother level of Zaku 1. I even messed around with the Denim Slender, and I think I might like this better. Yeah, I said it. And then, just to add to that, like, why do you have a zillion accessories? You have left hand holding sword, right hand holding sword, right hand holding machine gun, right hand holding bazooka, left hand holding bazooka. You have, like, left hand open palm. You have these little hooks that you can put on his feet. You have these two mines that can go either way. You have this thing that can go on his backpack. And then you have a stupid, the Heat Hawk holder for the other side. Why do you need all that? I don't know, but you have it, and that's awesome. Thank you, Bandai, for this incredibly well-rounded and affordable and just, like, I cannot say how much I like this enough. It should be the new standard of high grades. As you can see, there's like no reason not to be so amped about this. I just can't believe this. If this is indicative of all the Thunderbolt kits in this line, why are they not doing more? This is incredible. I've seen the Origin kits built, and like, they're great, and all the IBO stuff, that's great, but I honestly feel like this is a whole other level, that it really blends the line between real grade and high grade, and like really straddles that, and it's awesome. Like, if you're looking for something that looks just as good on display, but you don't have to hassle with all those tiny little parts and like the things that can sometimes be finicky, like, do it. I actually built the manga colors Thunderbolt Gundam, and that was kind of similar, but this is just a whole other level, and that's why if you're trying to get into the line, I would recommend this one. The price is fantastic. It looks fantastic. I just can't say enough about it. So stop sleeping on this. Stop doing what I did, and wake up on this. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying the awesome high grade show. If you like the video, you should like the video. If you want to talk about the video, you should comment on the video. If you want to see more videos, you should subscribe to our channel, and we're going to do our best to bring you more. Down below, we have 2 videos. You can take a look at the ones that we did in the past, you know, get an idea for what we do here. Thank you so much to Marsh Sound for providing this incredible music that we put over all the spinny bass shots, and we'll see you next time.